What's going on, everybody? This is JoshSDH, and we're back in Colony Survival. You didn't think I'd be gone that long, did you? No, at the end of Season 1 and kind of learning how to play the game, we're going to do something fun now. We're going to do challenges. This is my YouTube 50 challenge. We're going to do spawn monsters, monster in daytime, and double monster mount. And this isn't really a challenge per se of like I'm trying to race anyone else or anything. What this is going to be is my goal is a 50 colonist settlement. So that's what we're going to go for. And since I know it's doable up to the thousands, maybe we got some water this time. We're going to know it's doable. So we're going to try to do a 50 colonist settlement. Now the one change I made is I have double monsters, and I have them spawning during daytime. Wah, wah, wah. So that'll make it a little more difficult, at least in the early game. And so we do have some sand, and we have some water here. Excellent. We got our forests, got some trees there. Do I want to put the keep out in the water? I actually might want to. That might be kind of cool. And then have a bridge into the fields. Actually, I'm curious about something too. I don't know what does water just fill spread or... No, was there a floating texture? Did that just get rid of the floating texture? What just happened there? Looks like the whole lake stopped with this texture. Let's get out of the water. Okay, so it looks like water is kind of infinite. Got it, okay. So we can actually do a water emote. That's going to be awesome. Cool. So let's see how we want to do this. I mean, this makes a great spot right here. Especially if I clear out this set of trees. That's what we're going to do. Let's pop that up. But yeah, so for this challenge, not going to be as teachy, just be more kind of playing and chatting as we go. But I'm going to shoot to make a 50 colonist settlement. So that should be fun. And let's just put this up here. I do like how fast it is to clear these out. Once we get it all, there's one more trench here. There we go. Perfect. Beautiful. Alright, is that going to be enough? We'll get rid of these ones too. Just because I want a nice big open space to start with. And we're going to do a little bit more planning because it's about 70-something blocks. Zombies won't spawn within that many blocks of your flag. So what I'm going to do is kind of count out that. So at least I know where they won't spawn. And then instead of having one central area, I think I'm going to have a few different zones. So let's say our flag is going to be here. Actually, we're going to put our flag here. So let's put that down. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that's 20 blocks. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20-ish. Okay, so that's going to be 40 blocks. So what I think I'm going to do is count out 40 blocks in each direction since I know they won't spawn here. And that gives me an idea of roughly where I can have, my settlement plans, and then I'll go from there. So give me a minute to kind of figure out those points, and I'll be right back. And there we go. I basically dug through the night. We now have, from the center of this little area here, those pillars, there's 50 spaces in between them in every direction. So that's going to be our base. So what I'm thinking is I am going to hedge maze for now. I'm just going to do like a hedge maze dig all the way around. And then what I will do is start designing out the base. But I want the hedge maze just to keep it safe. Because once we put our first colonist down, we're going to have a, we're going to have a bit of a problem with, zombies. So what I'm thinking is I might just dig a 2 trench all the way around. Or I can dig a 1 trench and then put a stack above that. So like I dig all the way this way. I gotta think this through. But basically, I'm gonna build the wall. I want my feed in point, so my main gate, as it's going to be, up by the water. Because I think that'll be just a cooler view to watch as all the zombies have to come around the water. I might even do a little bridge across and make them come in from across. That actually could be pretty cool. So maybe we'll do that. We'll design a bridge eventually so that the zombies have to come across over the bridge into a gate that's like right here and then they can enter our base and try to kill us all. But yeah, so that's going to be the layout. So what I'm going to do now is run around and dig that trench off camera, because I don't think that's going to be the most entertaining to watch. And then I guess we'll get some buildings going and get our first farms down and kind of get moving towards our goal of 50 colonists. So yeah, so let's get that trench built, and through the magic of YouTube's, we'll fast forward when that is done. Well, that took some time, but I think we're good. So for right now, I have a kind of like a little dam that goes over the water, one high above the water, so, and then I filled in underneath. So I think that's any spawns are gonna have to walk all the way around and get their way over to here to get in. I think. If I walk around here, everything's too high, and I should be able to basically circle the entire compound and never be able to jump in currently. And I think I'm good. So yeah, it took a little bit of time. I got lots of dirt out of the deal. I actually used a lot of the grass. Let's jump up here because it's easier to see. Alright, so too high all the way around. So I think we're good to get started, because now I can basically drop some farmers and I can run defense once the zombies start coming. And that'll be good. I'll probably wait until the next day starts, just so that I can get a full day's worth of planting in on the farms. This is where it was really annoying, was up in the hills here. So still too high all the way around. I got tired of digging down, because I wanted to keep, you know, some of the terrain differences in this village I'm gonna be building out of this little city, this colony, as it were. I think that's gonna be important. And I'm thinking what I want to do. Well, this is gonna be our 50-person goal, but once we hit 50, because I think we'll make it. The only thing I don't know, well, yeah, they can't do the types of jumps I was gonna do there. So let me just jump over here. So there we go. So is that attractive? No, not yet, but it will be. And eventually I can get rid of the water. I think. I don't know if zombies will walk underwater, so that's something I'll need to learn. But I'll have a wall, so they're gonna have to come up the gate anyway. So eventually I'll have like a castle entrance or a wall right here. So we're gonna put our fields in the back, and we can start making some beds, and actually we can drop our banner since we haven't placed it yet. There we go. This is our town square. And what we'll do is over here is where we're gonna drop our first fields. And I'm actually gonna outline 2 fields and get them going. I'm gonna do a berry field and a wheat field. What's going on here? Oh, because the turn actually doesn't happen until here. So we're gonna do our field over. We'll start off of the center here, since we know there's 50 blocks in between. So I'll leave, we'll say we'll leave 3 spaces for now. And we're going to do a wheat farm here. Yeah, wheat farm. And we'll do a 10 by 10. There we go. More importantly, though, we're going to have a berry farm that we'll set up just to get us going on our initial fun. And what we're doing is we're going to leave a space in between our farms. No, I don't need another wheat right now. I need a berry. There we go. Now we'll go 10. All right, we can do 10 by 4 for berry farm. Great. So we're getting ready to night. Let's go ahead and craft a bow. Throw this up in here, up in here. Gosh, I have a lot of stuff. We'll craft some arrow. Oh, we have arrows. Perfect. I'll take 100 arrows. We're going to craft 2 beds. I need more straw. There we go. Start off with. And we'll craft a chest. So these are going to be our farms, which means our farmers are going to need a place to live. We'll have more fields going this way. So we'll put our farmer's hut over on this side of the fields. So we'll drop this chest right here for now. Perfect. And our farmer's hut's it's going to be small. Could even, you know, it's just going to be a little wood house. We'll do a little 4x4 for them. And this is how I'm going to approach this. You know, I want a bunch of little buildings and people live where their roles are and all that jazz. Excellent. So we'll we'll give them, and we'll put their door, I guess. I guess we'll put their door here. Yeah, that'd be good. Perfect. So we'll give them a window on this side of the door, and we'll put like one, a bigger one here, and a bigger one back here. Yeah, I want to make some interesting looking buildings. Solid wall in the back, and then thatch roof. Yeah, it is a farmhouse after all. Perfect. Basically, I'm just trying to build a little bit through the night. Oops. And you know what? We are going to have the roof extend off. I'll get more straw. I may actually need this straw later for beds. So what I will do is I think I'm going to cheat a little bit. I'll make straw the outline of the roof, and then I'll just throw wood up since I have tons of wood. From the outside, you won't even tell. And later on, when I have more straw, I'll make the roof higher. That's what I'll do. Okay. So we have a little room, a little farmer's cabin. We're going to go ahead and give them a torch. You know, as we grow and get bigger, maybe we'll tear down their cabin and build a new place. And we'll put this, we'll rotate this here and here. So we have 2 beds for our 2 farmers. And we'll go ahead and summon them in. Let's go ahead and give ourselves a little more decoration. I need more stone. And we'll get more stone soon enough, so I'll just put it on the corners for now. There we go. So we got our farmhouse back there. We are going to go ahead and summon some farmers. 1, 2. We now have farmers. And in theory, we should start getting zombies. And what I got to keep an eye on is where they spawn. And make sure they have to come up the front. So our farmers are going to go in. They're going to go to bed. Good night, gentlemen. Good day. Hey, yeah, go that way. Good day. Okay. And I will keep you safe through this night. Though what may come may scare us. And actually, it's almost daytime, so we're going to be fine. I may actually go ahead and just start right now and recruit another... whatchamacallit, another wheat farmer. Yeah, let's do that. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So if a wheat farm's 10 by 10, 5, 6, 7. I just need to. Basically, I need to. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me do this. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we're going to space 1 right here. So this is where we're going to do our wheat farm. Perfect. Oh, no. To make it a 10 by 10, I need to... Oh, that's annoying. We'll remove that area. But that's good, because it gives me a rough idea where I need to go. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll just clear that off. 9, 10. Perfect. Okay. So that's not too bad. And now we can fix this area. This... Whoop. Don't plant. Oh, look. There's some day zombies. Oh, that's right. I got to keep an eye on zombies now. Whoops. But it looks like so far they are coming in the way I said they would have to. Hello, gentlemen. And there is a penalty, I guess, when they make it to here. So my next colonist might have to be an archer. Where'd that zombie go? I just saw him. So yeah, they have to come in through here. So let's make another colonist. We're going to go ahead and drop that in. And we're going to put that right here. And actually, I think I'm going to back him up a little bit. Yeah, we'll do that. That'll be better. And we'll put him right here. And I'm going to go take this one off. And we'll go recruit one more. I'm going to need a bed. So we'll make a barracks, which is going to be weird because it's going to be a bunch of empty beds. But, you know, that's going to be okay. So we'll get him going. And then that might be a good stopping point. So there, recruit a colonist. Not enough beds. That's right, I need a bed. Now I have one. I suppose instead of like a house, we'll just say he gets a, he just hangs out here, right by his post. For now. I wonder what happens when you break a bed of colonists. I don't know if it kills your colonists or not. We'll find out. So let's go ahead and just recruit him. Perfect. He will go archer for us. We do need to get a crate for him. Perfecto. I'll put this over here. Boom, right next to his area. And then I think I am going to force them to come up a little bit. Good job, buddy. We're just going to drop a temporary wall here. And here. So they have to come in right in front of the dude. Oops. Perfect. That should keep him busy. So they're walking around. My colonists are still alive. My day archer is day arching. Just make sure this is working out well. Here comes a zombie. Just forced up the stairs. And killed. He's going to get picked off pretty quickly from there. So I'm going to move him back even further. We're going to move him to here. And again, just for now, you know, we're using grass as kind of like a temporary wall. There we go. Hello, buddy. And we'll just feed them through that way. Let's we'll put some more wall up here. That'd be good. We'll make this the step up. We'll make this the... What's he doing? He's just freaking out a little bit. There, fixed. Don't know what he was doing. We'll make this... Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to do this. No, I make siege mode. I can't do that. I got to go one higher. So let's do that. I kind of want to get him up high. I gotta stop wasting those arrows. I want to put him like up here. So let's just do this. Yeah, here we go. 1, 2, 3. That's where we're gonna put them. And we'll have them face that hallway that they have to come down. There. Okay, cool. That'll work. And so we'll put the bow back here. And we'll put our bow into... let's make another bow. We'll drop that in for him. And then we'll put a crate. I was able to pick up his bed. That caused no issues, apparently. So, that's good. Oh, no, no, no. Oh. Oh. We lost a colonist. Wasn't paying attention. Alright. Well, live and learn. Our farmers, though, they're doing great. But that's a waste of 50 wheat. That's really painful right now, actually. What I was trying to do was place this crate, and I was running into issues for some reason. So, that's a bummer. We'll go place this bed probably over in the farmhouse for now. You know, it's going to be moved eventually anyway, so let's drop it there. Let's recruit one more. Oh, such a pain. He's going to go and make... We got to drop a bow in. But I got to go keep it clear until he's in his position. So we'll let him get up to his position. Wow, so we've already lost one. I don't see any others yet. All right, he's in position. He should be good to go. Perfect. It's ugly, it's messy, but it works for right now. And eventually that'll be nice, a big guarded area, lots of guards and doing all sorts of fun. Yep, the zombies are walking around like they should. No one's been coming in yet here. I'm pretty happy with that, other than the 50 food we lost. Ugh, that's the worst. Haha. Yeah, they'll have such a long walk that most of them are going to die before you even get there. Oh, there is no dead. That's right. They're always going to be alive. Ooh, this is going to get challenging when we have a lot more zombies. I'm excited. So, there you go. That's the beginning of the 50 zombie challenge. Hopefully, you're as excited as I am for this. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And we will catch you next time. I am switching. This season is going to be, I think, every other day, not daily. So, whenever this one comes out, 2 days later, you'll get your next one. Cool? Cool. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Cool. All right, so we'll see you then. Have a great one, and bye.